If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? We are back with episode 11 of our Pulp Cthulhu game, the Two-Headed Serpent.
Woo!
Everyone's excited. We're still missing Dudley. He is back, but we can't really just bring him in the middle of the chapter because it'll be a bit weird. So, well, we're not in the middle. We're near near the end. So maybe next week or the week after. So we'll see what happens with Fishy.
We'll blow ourselves up, I guess.
And also, I've got to speak to him about like what he's been up to in this interim period, because I think he'll be given something by Caduceus to do. So, how is everyone doing this week?
Horrible. I've been playing way too much Fire Emblem here. So, you know, within the last 2 weeks, I've put in 50 hours into that game. So, if you want to talk to me about Fire Emblem, I can talk about Fire Emblem.
Please no.
I'm not going to torment everyone here because I'm sure Twitch is filled with that at the moment. So.
It is, and I'm still debating on whether I want to buy it or not. That's the problem.
It's really fucking good though, dude.
Oh god damn it! Don't tell me that.
It's honestly like Fire Emblem. It's the problem is it's a little too easy though. That's my only problem with it. But other than that, it's really good. And I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, FYI. So.
With classic mode where permadeath.
Yep.
Good. That's the only way to play Fire Emblem. Not that.
But even then, it's still very, very easy. Like I'm having, I'm 50 hours in, and I'm not even halfway through the game yet. So.
Oh God.
But maybe it's easy because I'm taking my time with it. So I don't know.
And thinking.
A lot of people were saying that they compare it to the quality that Breath of the Wild had. So I haven't played Breath of the Wild, so
I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet.
No. Okay, that's that. Yeah, but that's all I've been doing. So.
All right. What about everyone else then? What has everyone else been playing? I've seen you've been playing that. I don't know what the game's called.
My Time at Portia.
Yeah.
It's the cute, farmy, buildy, happy game. Where I've been trying to go on dates with Arlo, and instead he asks me if he should go on a date with some other woman.
Oh, God.
You got friend-zoned. Got ya.
Well, no, because I don't think he knew we were on a date. We were just playing.
Didn't he bug out and follow you for a bit?
He did
like
bug out and followed
stalker.
me around for like 3 days. But now I've shut the game down and started up, and he seems to be not stalking me anymore. So.
Half an hour since Flame hasn't stopped screaming.
Oh, why is it doing that? Anyway.
What was that?
What was
Are
that?
you playing Fire Emblem?
No, so I had my phone open on a tweet where the main actor from one of the main actors from Fire Emblem Heroes was reading out a meme in the character's voice, and it just played, so it's not playing anymore. Don't mind me.
What about you, Claytor? Anything interesting this week?
I got new glasses.
Hell yeah.
They're on order. That's exciting. I'm a pool owner again. You can rent it out for $5 an hour.
Wow. No wonder no one's renting it, dude.
What? $5 an hour? That's cheap.
$5 an hour is all right.
You spent like 2 hours in the pool? Like
no. Here's the real secret. Make a membership that people forget to unsubscribe to.
You're right.
And you can just be like, yeah, for $20, you have pool access all month or for a whole week. And then
14-day free trial.
Yep.
But it's your responsibility.
You gotta put your credit card down.
Yeah, you gotta write a letter and phone this number to cancel.
Yeah.
And text stop.
Subscribe.
Yep.
And what about you, Minnie? Oh, sorry, Claytor, you hadn't finished about. Well, listen.
He was done.
He was done. Yeah.
I was done. I'm just playing.
What about you, Minnie?
I've actually been really busy this week with life. But I
What's
have
that?
Work.
Is that like The Sims?
I know. Yeah, it's very similar to The Sims.
Jimmy.
It requires actual physical labor, and it's like really taxing. Honestly, it's just I can't handle this game anymore. But yeah. Other than that, I'm actually planning to take up DMing again, but I probably won't start until after the ending of this arc season for Twitch RP.
Cool. I've been playing Fallout 4. That's been
Awesome.
quite fun.
Are you crawling out through the fallout?
Yeah, and I didn't get
You-
called a fat see you next Tuesday at the weekend while I was at work.
That's good.
That's fine.
Nice, good.
That's good. Are you an atom bomb baby?
Yes. So we're gonna go around, get players to introduce the characters. We'll do some housekeeping, which is basically luck rolls, and sort that out. And then we're gonna have a little recap, and then we're quickly gonna do a flashback, not a backflash. I wonder if that means. Does it mean the same thing? No, it can't mean the
A
same thing.
backflash is a completely different thing.
Yeah. A flash in your back. So, Henley, introduce your character, please.
Alrighty, hello everyone. My name is Dave, aka Spicy Mayonnaise, and I will be playing the titular Dick Karma, who is a former war vet turned boxer turned supernatural paranormal Superman investigator. Yeah, that's me. I lift things.
You adopted a child.
Did adopt a child.
Hey, it takes a tribe to raise one baby, okay?
Yeah, but we're gonna leave it to you.
That's cool.
You should just point in directions and tie strings to it.
Now he'll be a boxing baby. You know how you see videos of like really buff babies?
No. Really, I do not frequent that corner of the internet.
Buff babies. Yes.
Buff baby.
Please do not tell us more about the buff babies corner of the internet.
I like the idea that basically this story, to the eyes of people who know Dick Karma outside of his ongoing on supernaturally, he basically goes to a country for a movie, comes back with an adopted child. I'm fucking Brad Pitt in the early 1930s.
In the early aughts.
The next mission, another child. I'll just have like bunch of children. It'll be fine.
Dick Karma's orphanage.
Weefs.
Hello, I'm Weaves. I do not watch buff babies, and I will be playing Ethel Parker, who is an exorcist who will sometimes shoot people if they're in her way.
Especially if they're ill.
Especially if they're ill.
Holy shit.
Currently is extremely motivated to not get the disease that kills you within 2 days and would actually like to get the fuck out of this place as soon as possible. So she doesn't really care about any of the ethics of the situation. She is there to do her job and then get out before she catches anything or gets blown up by the fucking great big bomb. Extremely motivated to get out.
Well, maybe you'll catch a break and you won't have any problems.
Why did you send me a picture of a buff baby?
Oh my god.
Hey, it says from me to everyone, okay? I'm just targeting you with the buff baby. It's for
Put it in
everyone.
Twitch chat. I'll put it in Twitch chat.
Alright, Kaito.
Hi. I'm Claytor. My air conditioner is making a noise. I'm going to have to hit it here in a second. Oh God, where was I? I play Dr. Orville Smith. I also don't want to get the disease. It's terrifying. And as a doctor, I don't want it. It would be bad for my practice.
But doctor,
so-
why would I trust a man who has so many diseases?
Exactly. I need to get leprosy first and jaundice because everything's jaundice. That's pretty much it. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Alright. Minnie.
So my name is Selena Loveridge. I am a gypsy from Romania. and I come here to find out what the hell has been going on. A little bit of a psychic, not a very good one though, but and also not a very good animal handler, despite that being one of my primary abilities, as I got my own pet snake just completely annihilated. But still trying to survive, and yeah, figure do what I can. Just not very useful. I'm very poor.
Your snake did go towards its own death at your orders, so one would argue it was good handling, just not very responsible ownership.
Yeah, well, I mean, one guy didn't someone hold up a blanket? I thought it was off visual.
Dude, that blanket worked. Let me tell you.
It did work. That's why I thought it was visual.
It only worked because he successfully did his dodge roll.
Oh.
And unfortunately, the snake didn't have an option.
Well, he tried to dodge, but it wasn't very good.
And he was lying directly on the laser beam.
It was literally, that's exactly it. He was literally in its path of fire. So, you know, poor animal abuse there. We'll do housekeeping, and then we'll do a recap, and then we'll crack on straight into the game. So housekeeping will involve everyone giving me a luck test, because that's what you need to do every session.
Yeah.
Remember, if you succeed, you get 1d10 plus 5 luck back. If you fail, you get 2d10 plus 10 luck back. What did you do?
Yes.
It's 1d10 plus 5, yes?
Yes, if you succeed. If you fail, it's 2d10 plus 10. Oh god, that was a bad roll.
Oh, I'll take it.
I'll take it. 19.
I got a 7.
Oh, yeah. Sounds about right.
I got 6.
We've got 6. That's the worst ever.
It still means I've got 83 luck, though, so.
Jesus Christ!
I have 84 as well.
Yeah.
Fuck both of you!
That's because we're not out doing stupid shit.
But I use luck all the time. That's the thing. I'm using it constantly. Just
okay. Recap.
Let's
do a recap. So what happened last time?
We went into the jungle real slowly. Spider. I say fought, but James was pissed off how easily we beat it. We basically tricked it into walking over some grenades. It blew up.
Yeah, it was good.
We found a massive hole.
That's right, yeah.
A bunch of massive holes.
And we decided to drop a couple
grenades
of
in
grenades.
it.
I say we as a collective we and not just weefs.
Yeah.
So,
just me, though.
then
it was Ethel, because she'd been driven crazy by the sight of these, by a whole bunch of stuff, actually. What was it? I think it was a spider, and then swiftly followed by seeing the people again. The night ghouls. Night ghouls, was it? So yeah, Ethel is not in her right mind right now and is a little bit attention-seeky.
Then we climbed up a hill silently and made it to a hexagon, and that's where we left off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where we left off, yeah.
It's pretty much what happened. I was trying to teach the boy English while they were going down holes because I didn't want to go down a hole.
So
we did also have a fight.
We did. We had a couple of fights. One was both were far too fucking easy, just because of my bad luck. Well, good rolling, good prepping, and
I don't know. I think that spider fight might have been a little bit more difficult if we didn't plan.
Yeah, well,
that's we're like super duper cautious.
Yeah, exactly. It worked well. Brilliant. Well done.
Demolitions is paying off, people.
I think that's
so I just need to quickly do a flashback, all right?
Yes.
So we're just going to flash back to when you was at the farm, the initial farm where Shapiro has set up the viral analyzer. He would have dragged being the person who's most medically trained out of all of you, he would have dragged Dr. Orville Smith in. And he would have given you a rundown on how the viral analyzer works, So he said, so there's 3 like petri. So he points out there's 3 like petri dishes on top of the viral analyzer, and you can put 3 different samples in, and it will sample that and figure out what disease is involved in it.
Right.
What it will do is it will spit out at the end, once it's finished analysing this information, it will spit out a bunch of numbers, and then he picks up this massive book that's like about 1,000 pages, right? So it's massive, and he flips it open, and there's like numbers, and he says it should give you some numbers, and you can reference the numbers to in this book, and it will then you will be able to use this book to figure out what the disease is.
Gotcha. Oh God, I know the name of that book too.
The hexadecimal of viruses from A to Z.
Yeah,
1930s edition.
1930s edition. Oh God. All right, that's understandable. I can get a grasp on it. So I open the book and like, whoomp.
So I guess the idea here is that the flashback, we know it's going to take some time to identify the thing even after we've done it.
Yeah, so it will take. So as he said, he also explains to you, Dr. Smith, that eventually, once it starts, like, so you put the samples in. Initially, it takes a few hours to figure out what it is, but as you get more samples put in, it generally speeds up a little with the with figuring out what it could be.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, so far he's got a water sample. He's probably taken some of the pus, maybe, and I think he put a bit of that. And he put in that test, like, sample from the test tube, if you remember as well, that was
Which was
poured
rolled
in.
perfect.
But that will take. That will take. So yeah. So thank you for the host, Mutant J, most appreciated. And he will take a few. It will take a few hours. So, you know, continue with your investigation, find out what the Inner Knight's up to, and probably put a stop to it as well. Is what he will say.
Okay, we completely solved the problem. No need for a bomb, except the bomb will still go off regardless.
Yep.
So.
All right, so we'll jump back to present time because it was only a few hours ago. I think this happened. That was my fault. It wasn't. I just missed it in my notes, or forgot to bring it somehow. Explain how it works. Which can happen. So we're going to go to my wonderful drawn map. If you remember this beauty. Look at that.
This work of fucking art.
Look at this work of art. It's brilliant, isn't it? But anyway,
This map is like 3 different directions all at once.
it's great, isn't it? It's wonderful. It's like a snapshot of the area. So yeah, so you're now all standing in this hexagonal corridor that leads down, well, leads in further into the mountain. What do you want to do?
Dark? Is it illuminated? What are we looking at?
It will. I mean, obviously there is sunlight coming in, but it only goes so far. The floors do seem to let off a faint glow, so it's not entirely pitch black.
What order are we going down?
I'll take point. It's no problem.
Okay.
So, as long as there's a flashlight pointed forward, I think there'll be no problems, right? So,
Hope so.
Who's got flashlights?
I've got one.
I don't.
All right. Okay, so you
I
head
mean,
down
I'm
the.
going forwards.
So you head down this corridor. It's probably 20 to 30 feet long.
okay.
It is. You can tell that it is made. It is constructed. It's not organic. It's not a natural recurring hole in the. It's not a hole in the ground, but
I mean, it is a hexagon, right? And that's
Yeah.
that's very unnatural in terms of.
well,
I don't know. What if it's a hexagonal worm? That's natural.
What if it's a giant beehive
exactly.
Yeah,
What happens if
That's
it's giant?
natural.
of
Um,
one hex?
But the corridor, the corridor after 30 feet leads to a large room. It's a large hexagonal room which is about 30 foot, 20 foot wide.
Like diameter or radius?
20 foot
Why would it be radius?
in total. So from one
Okay.
wall to the
Who's
opposite
that?
wall is about 20 foot. No, it must be. No, according to this, so it's about 40 foot in
Yeah,
total
okay.
size. Standing in the middle of the room is a 6-sided step pyramid of some sort of polished metal, and there's something circling through the air above you.
Like flying or
Something.
just
Yeah, like an object or a gas or.
Some sort of object.
Can I try to figure out what it is?
I assume you. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna
So you
look
can.
at it.
So in the air above the pyramid are 2 hexagonal frames that appear to be moving around slowly, but they are moving around, staying at equal distance from each other.
Okay, so they're inanimate objects.
There is
Except for the main
there
part.
is there is another corridor. There seems to be another corridor heading north from the room, and then there appears to be a doorway southeast that leads into somewhere else.
I want to go to the door.
You're gonna go to the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
look at that.
And there appears to be a light coming from the other room as well.
southeast was the door.
Yes.
So like, here's a door. Where did we
Do you-
come in from?
Do you want a new map?
I mean,
You have
this
one?
is fine, I guess.
Oh, okay. Where did you come in from? You came in from the southwest.
Oh, okay.
Just cross that door out because I drew it wrong. Fine, I'll put it back in.
Okay.
And there's there's a corridor up there.
Okay. So using the mountain that we saw before, did the mountain have like an edge? Can we assume this southeastern entrance over here was actually just another entrance out? Like this one over here?
No, that is clearly a doorway into some other room.
Okay.
I would like to look at the hexagons to see if they're like hanging on strings or just magical floating things or what.
They appear to be held on by some sort of like arm. They're like they're sort of like the arm goes up into the ceiling, and there seems to be like two circles or something graved into the or one circle in the in
Okay,
the
so they're
ceiling
on big
above.
sticks with hexagons at the bottom. and
Yes.
they're spinning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps a bit more technical than sticks, but
Sticks,
yes,
though.
They're
Sorry,
more like
metal
arms.
bars.
yes, they're more like not robotic arms, but
Boom
they're more
arms.
like arms.
Is there boom arm things?
Yeah, type thing. Yeah.
So I'm gonna place my ear on the door and see if I can hear anything. On the
There
other side.
is no door.
Oh, I thought you said there was a doorway. Oh, no door, just a doorway.
Doorway.
Okay, I misunderstood. I apologize.
And place your
I put
ear
my-
up to the space.
Exactly. Is there anything there?
So you look into the other room. So it's also another hexagonal room. The same size as the room you was in, I think. Maybe. Yeah, it looks about right. And there appears to be five of the 6 walls have got some sort of control system, like keys and buttons and flashy things, and there appears to be on 3 of the walls facing the doorway is like excuse me, some sort of screen.
Is a screen?
Yeah,
Like a TV screen?
3 screens.
yeah, like a TV screen.
So like that. You know what I'm looking at?
It's basically, like I said, it wraps around 3 walls facing the door.
I mean, look at the map. Is that what it looks like?
You got too many walls there, but yeah.
You said it was another hexagon, right?
Yeah, you've got 7.
Oh,
Hey.
Thanks for changing it.
That's
Okay.
right.
hey.
So yeah, so that is what the room looks like.
I'm gonna go in and see what I can see other than these monitors. Like, is there anything displayed on the monitors? Are they on?
It looks like so it's powered, so there's a glow.
I like
But
the
it is
idea
black.
that Dick is just basically just like, wait, don't touch anything. What are you doing? Be careful. We might eat you.
What?
Looking at if you look at the controls, there is lots of glyphs can be seen around the room on buttons and controls.
Do I recognize this?
You got how much have you got in this cell?
In the language?
Yeah.
75.
Is that because of your madness, your
Yes.
insane talent?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to give us a nacelle test, please?
Just a regular green?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, this is definitely the snake people, the snake people's language.
Well, looks like they're not done with us yet, ladies and gentlemen.
And you can you know exactly what button to press to switch the screen on.
And so I will.
Okay. So what appears on the screens is it is a picture. So it's clearly a map of the world, but it's a strange picture of the world. It's not completely like how you would see it on the globe. It's slightly different. It shows it has various points on the map as well. It's with image, and it's got an image of like a snake head on each of these locations on this world map. Is various like snake heads.
Has anyone got a camera or something?
I do, and I'm definitely taking a photo of this right now.
Okay. So some of the things. So you recognise there's a facility. So the first, one of the places you. Oh God, James. So one of the places that you recognise, is that this. So these icons. One of them's where you are right now. In North Borneo.
Okay.
Do we know where the others are?
There appears that they're scattered all over the world. There's one of them's weird as well. So there's definitely one appears to be in Iceland.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
One appears in. Is it? Yeah, one appears in. I think it's India. Is Calcutta in India?
Yes.
Yeah, one of them appears to be in India. Now, the thing that stands out about this, though, the weird thing, is that off the coast of South America is a large landmass.
That we don't know about?
Which doesn't exist.
Hmm.
Interesting.
East or west?
It is to the east.
While this is happening, Jimmy, I'm watching out the door. I'm not really too concerned about what's going on inside the room,
Okay.
just in case you're aware.
All
I'm
right.
not as familiar with the map, but I'm just kind of taking note of what I see.
I'm gonna be watching the door with Dick.
Well, I'm going to be investigating the map.
Yeah, I'll let you guys investigate the map, and we'll watch the door,
Okay.
and
So there's
I'll
a-
watch the clock.
Yeah. So there's only 2 snake icons, one over Iceland. Sorry, 3, one over Iceland, one over Calcutta, one over Borneo.
There's a lot more, but they're the ones that stand out.
Okay.
Are they bigger?
I've got a photo of them anyway, so.
Yes.
Is there anything else in the room that I might notice? I mean, she's got a photo. I guess I don't need to be analyzing this too much more.
Well, like I said, there's loads of like controls and stuff on like loads of, like imagine it's basically like a giant computer.
Any other controls that stand out? I mean, this one.
Yeah. Anything that looks related to the pyramid?
Yeah.
By the way, should I be seeing these words on the map that say gate and generator?
No, just ignore them.
Pretend we don't.
Yeah,
They
just
mean
pretend they
nothing.
don't. Yeah, just pretend them don't. I did try and make my own one, but I just couldn't get it to do. I wish they gave a full player one out as well with nothing on it, because that would have been more interesting.
Hmm.
Could have just put blocks over them.
Yeah, I could have done, but then that would have looked really dodgy.
Ah,
You know, this makes me think of the Dharma Initiative.
was it hexagons?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it's a lost reference. Yeah. It's the hexagon, like an outpost and control room, and you're like, oh.
Push the button.
Which button?
So you see a button that says activate.
Oh. But do I see anything around it that it might like kind of give me a hint as to what it might activate?
No, it just says activate.
What do you think? Should I push it?
I just, without even looking back, I'm just like, yes, should push it.
No.
So one yes, one no. What do you think the doctor would say? Is he still here? Where is he? Doctor?
He's looking at the door.
Yeah. What?
I see a button here. It says activate. Do you think I should push that?
Push it.
Do not push the button.
Push the button.
What do you think it activates?
Doctor says it is now in your prescription to push the button.
I push the button.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you press the button. There's a whirring noise. And the slow-moving hexagons that are moving around the, we're going to say gate room, start speeding up.
I ready my gun.
You can definitely see like sparks like shooting off out of the arms, like just sort of like just spillering down onto the ground as sort of sparks fly and stuff. And after a little while, the 2 hexagons sort of come together, and everyone who's facing into that room, so that's Dick and Dr. Smith, you see something appear above the centre of the hexagon, the sort of hexagon pyramid thing that's in the room, like a shimmering like light that sort of grows, and you're looking. It's kind of hard to describe what you're looking at. You're looking into like. Could you both, who are staring at this wall, could you both give me Cthulhu Mythos rolls, please?
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no.
Is what is happening? Is that loud? Oh.
You did say there was a hum and a whole
Oh, okay.
movement.
Yeah, nope. Even if I spent all my luck, I can't succeed.
Okay.
Would we not all have turned around at this point? Or do you mean it's just the people who are properly staring in there that...
Well, I mean, unless you go to, if you go to the door, I will allow you to do a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Not at the door.
Okay, well then.
Being extremely cautious.
Okay, so you both So Dick and Dr. Smith, you both witness a level of reality bending where you're sort of looking into possibly another world, and it's dark. Like you can see light above, like it's coming through the ground, but you think you're looking underground, under this whatever world this is, and it appears to be nothing. Can you both give me a spot hidden roll, please?
Okay. Is it like there's a local Walmart in there or something?
Pardon?
I guess I got a hard. You tell me what I saw.
There's something large, like very large, moving around in that darkness. Now, I would like a group luck test, please.
Yay!
Oh boy.
There's the lowest luck.
Me.
Where are
Wait,
we
so
doing
the lowest luck has to make it. So if you remember,
It's
Jim.
me. 44.
Oh,
Anybody?
76.
Hey, you can spend luck. No, you can't.
Hmm.
Okay, so this thing that's moving around in the darkness, it appears to have detected the light coming in from this portal. And it appears to be starting to move round to come towards this port. Comes towards
Do I
the
see
light.
any button that says deactivate?
When it's halfway through, close the gate.
Yeah. Except we don't see any buttons that say deactivate. Do we? Is there a button that says close?
It's probably the same button that says activate. It's just you push it again.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
there's
gonna push
another
the activate button.
So what are you doing? You're going to wait for it to come, or you're not going to wait for it to come?
I mean, it might kill itself by getting chopped in half. Then
Of course,
wouldn't
we
have-
can't see this.
We don't know how that works.
So I'm basically like,
I have no idea what's going
it's
on.
like some sort of giant snake thing coming out of a hole.
Kind of a risk. We don't know
Yeah.
if this button actually deactivates it or not. I'm just going to push the button right now.
On my count, push the button, okay?
Are you pushing the button before he's doing his count?
Yes.
Up to you.
Okay,
There,
so
we did it.
so the portal closes.
Okay, so now we know that this opens and closes. I would have rather known that while we still had, opportunity.
yeah. Well, that's good to know.
Well, the portal closed again, so I don't know. I don't know.
All right, so push the button again.
No,
the portal's open
do
again.
not push the button. And I push the button.
Oh,
Okay, it's closed again.
We started
More,
spamming
more,
the button.
more sparks fly.
Just
I'm gonna
spam it.
push.
I push Selena away from the button.
Okay.
And say, no, we are here to get proof of the snake people. We now have proof of the snake people. Let us leave and go home instead of being blown up by a bomb or eaten by a giant snake.
Or
James,
bats.
can I do like some sort of demolition roll here to see a place maybe in here that would do the most damage with a bomb like that?
Yes, give me a so there's so you can either give me give me a demolition roll, please.
What if we open the portal and throw the bomb in? Oh, we didn't even bring the bomb with us.
Okay, that would be a good idea if we had the bomb, which we do not. But we also have 15 hours, right? Roughly?
Yeah. Well,
Right.
the,
Right.
idea-
Like
also,
16.
also the idea is like, since this thing is like super contagious, the bomb still needs to do enough
Not
damage
be in
to
this
this
universe.
place
Yes, good idea.
and blow up the rest. So demolitions, yeah, James.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we could talk.
Can I push that?
Yes. Let me check what the difficulty would be. What suggestions? Demolitions.
We would also need to put the bomb on like a 5-second timer.
Yeah.
Or disguise it in such a way where they don't notice it.
I don't know if we'd be able to figure out how to lower the timer though, but at least it would be in an area where we wouldn't have to worry about
We
it.
would definitely need more than 5 seconds to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Not if we
So
close the portal.
so So the difficulty here. All right. So the push thing that could happen here. If you fail, you'll probably misjudge the amount of explosives you'll need, and won't damage it.
Okay.
Or in fact, you won't. In fact, you'll damage it even more.
But that's what explosives do. Dan.
So it is blowing sparks, so it's not doing well.
So you won't destroy it. You'll just further damage it.
So I'll be unsuccessful in my attempt to destroy it. Okay.
That's if you fail your push roll.
And what do I do? Black?
You just roll exactly the same again.
You know what? For the sake of getting a hard check here, I will pay. What is that? 4 luck.
You don't need a hard test.
It doesn't give me an extra success.
No, wait. Or you just needed to succeed.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you 100% the Havron device that's back at base would definitely destroy this.
Would it also do enough damage to wipe out the infected area as well?
From here, possibly. It's quite a long distance. It will put you're even though you've travelled quite far up, you're not you haven't.
Okay.
As a crowfly, you haven't travelled as far.
Right.
So yes, the Havron device here would definitely destroy this room and this facility, and also take out the infected
The sick
area.
people.
Now, hypothetically, let's assume that us opening the portal, closing it, opening again, and closing again, alerted people to, or things on the other side, that there might be a problem here. Is there a way that we can permanently make it so that this thing doesn't open from this side or from any other side to this place?
Right, so I'm going to need everyone to give a Cthulhu Mythos roll for that for me, then, please.
I was gonna say, is this Dick talking or what?
I mean, this is Dick trying to make sure that nothing comes out of that hole in the air again.
I will spend 4,
Okay.
and that gets me it.
Because I got some hand grenades with me right now. If we can do enough damage, temporary damage to the stuff to make it so that when we do come back with a big bomb, that there's not going to be any giant snake creatures just waiting for us. That might be ideal.
Okay, so Claytor, you're spending the 4 luck.
Yep.
So remember, oh, you can't tick that anyway. Okay, so
Yeah.
you feel, because of this damaged gateway, you feel that it's responsible for all the weird shit, apart from the disease. But you're definitely you feel that the damaged gateway was responsible for the weird environment that you're currently in.
So if we
So it
damage
might cause some
this,
things.
And that destroying the gate would strengthen the barriers between the worlds.
all right.
And-
So Dick,
How do you
Who's
know?
gonna blow this up?
How would you figured this out?
well, since we've entered here, it looks like this is the fortification. Obviously, I've never seen a computer before. The night gaunts are guarding this place, and that thing is clearly they've left it open too long, and it's bled into our world, and so it has to be stopped.
I'm gonna walk in as you explaining this. But don't you think it would be a good idea if we're planning on destroying this thing to take the bomb that's currently
No, we'll come back. I'm just saying I don't want there to be more people here from this hole.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to
Back.
get rid of what we can now. Dick, how many
Then
grenades
we'll
do
come
we
back
have?
with the final solution, yeah?
Yeah.
Does anyone know anything about electronics?
I mean, I got grenades, so...
You do know electronics, though, don't you? Hang on, let me just check.
Actually,
It's
I
electrical
think
repair.
I think I do have electrical repair.
I'm
If we
surprised.
can bring up something. Sorry, what was that?
I have mechanical repair. That's about all I can offer.
Yeah, that might help.
Oh.
It's a mechanical device.
It's more electrical though.
Stop
you had it-
now.
If you had
Do we
electrical,
even have electrical in this place? In this game, I mean?
yeah,
Or there's
electric.
electronics? Okay. yeah.
And there's electrical repair, and then there's electronics under other.
Is there? Okay. Okay. I mean, I'll make a mechanical repair roll to see where I can put things, grenades to do cause them.
Oh well, no, you've already. Well, with the demolition roll, you know where you with that demolition roll, you know where
Okay.
to put things.
Sweet. So I can just start putting grenades on like on a string, so that I can just, when we're down the hallway, just yank all the pins out.
Sure.
Sweet.
But what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to kill that snake, or are we just trying to destroy this room?
Just destroy the portal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Seems
Yeah.
easy.
through the portal.
Wait,
So
we're
then,
trying to
when,
get the
then we
portal
can
right now?
come, yeah. So then we can come back with the big bomb and just plant it here, and then we won't have any snake people resistance from the portal. Because when I did my spot hidden check, I noticed that the monster took notice of the fact that there was a portal open.
Yeah.
So if he has some way of like opening the portal from his side to here, which I highly suspect that they do, there
Yeah.
might be reinforcements by the time we come back with the big bomb.
Hmm. You have a point. The only reason why I was thinking we go back, get the big bomb, throw it in.
I mean, we will come back with the big bomb. It's just,
but I was talking about
Let her
thinking,
finish.
yeah, throw it in the portal, then close the portal.
No,
That's what
we
we were
need
talking
to.
about earlier. But
Yeah.
apparently we've decided
No.
not to kill the snake. We're just going to destroy the gate and be done with it.
Yes.
but then we also have to wipe out the disease in this area too.
So we can't.
Do we? Anyway,
Yes.
maybe Shapiro's working on that.
He's
Maybe.
diagnosing it, but
Yeah, well, once he's
the
got it
bomb will
diagnosed-
eliminate it.
Well, why don't we just take a vote as players right now to see which way we want to go? We're gonna have a discussion real quick because we need to
Are we?
about the fate of what we're going to do here.
Oh, in game, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess this is just for everyone. This is just players talking, not characters, right? So
Yeah,
Um,
whichever. I don't mind as long as we're just doing it like where people can
yeah.
see.
So ultimately there's two major camps or options we have. The first one is we blow up with our current grenade stash the portal so that it can't be opened from this side
Mhm.
or any side to here, this location. And then we come back with a big bomb, and blow it up proper, like the whole thing. Or we leave it as it is, go get the big bomb, come back, and throw the big bomb inside of the portal. Is that right?
Yes, so open the portal, drop the bomb with a short fuse, close the portal, because it's a different world, so theoretically it should not affect us, right?
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, I tried to alter the fuse the first time I played around with the bomb, and James, you said it couldn't be done.
Yeah, it couldn't be stopped.
But can I change the fuse to be shorter?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, even so, just like stick a grenade on it.
Yeah,
It's a bomb.
delicate.
In some alternate universe, you threw it a really long way and it blew up, so.
That's true. Yes. So those are our two options. The problem I see with putting the big bomb in the portal is if we need to literally douse this area in holy purging fires, we won't be able to do that anymore. But other than that, I'm okay with either option.
Yeah. The first option sounds redundant to me because what James said was that if you destroy the gate, you destroy the link between worlds. So if we blow it up with our little grenades, then we've already destroyed the link between worlds. So I don't see any reason why we'd then come back with a big bomb to level the mountain.
Yeah.
Mostly just to remove all evidence of the creatures here.
None of which is part of our jobs.
So the only other issue that I want to bring up too is that's a good point. It's not part of our jobs, but
No.
the other point that I want to bring up is let's say because we fucked around with the button and opened it and closed it a bunch,
James did say that the monster took notice inside of that portal.
Yeah.
So if we were to leave and then come back, my paranoia says that there will be more creatures waiting for us.
But we could set up traps. So instead of blowing stuff up, just set up a trap that anything coming through will trigger.
Would that not defeat the purpose, though, if we wanted to have the link between worlds remain open?
No, we just disable the traps or avoid them when we come back.
If something does come through and blows it up, though. Yeah.
Yes, but then we save the world from something coming through.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with either one. I just wanted to put all the possibilities on the table. So I guess, does anyone have any other options maybe that I'm not seeing?
Not
Leave and never come back.
I like that one, but
It's a good
I
one.
mean,
But we do have to dispose of this bomb somehow, and we know we can't defuse it. So our options would be like get a plane
Mhm.
and fly it into the ocean and potentially cause a catastrophic tsunami/earthquake that does very bad things to the region. Not advisable.
Do we have a radio or anything, James?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
hmm.
Not this time.
I was just hoping that maybe we could talk to,
Caduceus?
Hero and ask what he would want us to theoretically do.
I mean, honestly, we should just go back to the camp at this point. And
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he also might want to.
I'll tell you what, guys. Everyone, give me an intelligence roll, please,
oh no.
and tell me how well you do.
Yeah, no, today is not my day.
I did a success. 3 of us have succeeded.
I fumbled.
So the problem with getting an aircraft in is, obviously the base that you landed at didn't have any aircrafts at the location, so they'd have to call one in. It would take a while for them to get here. And the time it would take for the plane to get to the coast, the likelihood is the bomb would probably explode well, no, it would have time. You'd be able to get it. Ignore that. You will be able to get it into the sea, but it would take a while for a plane to get here.
Yeah.
Like a while. They're not like on call. They'd have to like.
Well, how are we supposed to get out within 24 hours if it's not an aircraft on call? Sorry.
Get away
15
from the get away from the point of where it goes off.
Yeah, and the other thing is too, the objective, as far as I remember, it was come here, work out if it's the snake influence, and then if it is, blow it the fuck up.
Well, then should we just?
Are we supposed to eliminate the snake influence?
They are the enemy of Caduceus, so yes.
Fine.
So the other thing that's worth pointing out too, maybe they might want to try and recover some of the things in here, or do more research on these monitors and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe it might not help us to blow it up, but who knows? So our
Now,
options aren't great.
I think if we drop a bomb in on the snake, that may just attract more attention. So if we do that, we should definitely blow up the gate room. I don't think there's an eliminate the threat and also study this without fear option.
Mm-hmm. Plus, someone will have to be real fucking close to that portal to throw that bomb in.
And if there's a control room here, there's probably also control rooms around the other points in the world. We don't know what all these buttons do. They probably communicate. So they will send other snake people. Plus, there's that snake dude we haven't found yet.
That's true.
Also true.
Well, I'm going to put my vote in. My vote is to destroy the portal and then go back to the camp. But that's my vote.
That's my vote as well, because it simplifies two things. Two birds, two stones.
I still don't understand why we're coming back if we've already destroyed it.
Well, I don't know if we will come back.
Blow it up again seems to be the choice.
No. Like,
choose.
There's more than in this place than just a portal, though. There's monitors and stuff. But maybe we won't come back to this place, But at least then there won't be any more snake people coming from this portal.
yeah. And maybe the land will return to its former state. Maybe.
But then we'll have a bomb problem.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to fix the bomb problem by dropping it through the portal.
While I'm thinking about
No, we need to use the bomb to get rid of the disease.
Do we though? Because we
Yes.
don't know if it's incurable. And we have virologists and science. And Caduceus knows how to identify the disease. And we could just, shoot everybody.
I mean, that wouldn't.
Yes. And just imagine how sane everyone will be after culling a human population manually.
They're dying. Just don't let them go. They're already in quarantine. They'll be dead in 3 days.
Well, I mean, dead is a relative term because corpses were moving about by themselves after they died, so
Yeah, we never got to the bottom of that, did we?
no.
while
So
we're all deciding, I'm actually going to walk up to the corridor. And do I see anything down the corridor?
Which corridor?
The northern corridor.
No, you do. You do see that the corridor is fused with rock.
Oh, okay. So it's
Does
basically
that,
closed off.
does that mean it's a corridor that just stopped being dug, or does it mean it's a corridor that's blocked in and maybe we should go through it and find something? Or going through it and find something?
It means it was once a corridor that now has become fused with rock.
what does fused mean, though?
So you know when something is put over another object.
Okay, so it's blocked,
Mm-hmm.
but not in a way that we can push.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
doesn't look like
I
there
see.
was like a cave in or anything. It was just
So something happened and the rock of the mountain became fused with the corridor. So there may be more of this facility, but it's now
Yeah.
embedded in it's now like covered in rock, like
I'm
actual
gonna
solid
suggest
rock.
we try and blow it up.
Like the rock?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, well,
Just
I
to
mean,
see
I
how
don't,
thick it is.
I don't have the required demolition charges for that, but
I've
maybe
still got some hand grenades.
that
I mean, if
doesn't-
I just take this one and put it down here in the corner, and now we all run that way.
I don't think it'll do much. But
Are we playing Spelunky all of a sudden?
I don't know if it'll do much.
if we
either,
had dynamite, that'd be a different story.
but
But hand grenades, I don't know. Maybe not so much.
at
James,
the very least, if we're
I'm
gonna
doing it.
Good.
I've done
Alright,
it.
Dick.
okay, then
I pulled the pin. and I'm
Okay.
running. Guys, you
I'm
better
like-
run.
I am out
Run.
of the corridor and down the hexagonal corridor.
All right. Well, I'll let Dick do a. So Dick, you can give if you want to give me a demolition roll.
it sounds like it's already done, James.
It is done.
I know, but
Anthem is still crazy.
but you'll be able.
Yes.
Yeah, a grenade's not going to do much against solid rock, really. They're not designed to deal damage to rock. What you'd have to do for a grenade to do anything, you'd have to like dig a hole and put it in the hole and then set it off, and it will do very little damage compared to TNT, which
Yeah,
is
you need to
a
do
more
like
focused
a blast
explode.
charge, whatever. Yeah. But I mean, theoretically, we could probably go back to the army camp and get what we need to make this open up. The problem is time, though. That's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
That's
we
the big
really
problem.
need to open this up though? It's sealed off.
So what has the hand grenade done at this point? Just blown a bunch of smoke and bits at us?
Pretty much.
So the rock is still untouched.
The rock is touched, but it's touched by like.
It's like
Maybe-
mildly cracked, but
Is it
has
touched
It's
not-
not
by
even
an
mildly.
angel?
It's not even mildly cracked. It's just got blast marks on it.
All right.
All
I
right,
pick up
let's
the
just,
rock, James.
let's
I
just build
pick up the mountain, James. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
So, okay.
Remove another hand grenade.
I really like the idea that there's a portal here that we can dispose of our explosive substance. But I'm also in favor of blowing it up. But I don't know.
We blow it up afterwards.
I love the idea. We come back and there's a giant monster here. We'll see.
That
though.
is what the trap was for, that you said wasn't anything. You set a trap, and at least there's now an injured monster here.
But okay. Time out, guys. So this creature that you saw through the other portal was fucking massive. All right.
Yeah, that's what
it
I
was
was wondering.
absolutely ginormous. In fact, you, Dick, and Dr. Smith, you reckon it's probably the same size as whatever made those tunnels outside.
To be fair,
200 foot wide.
To be fair, I fumbled my spot hidden roll.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
You
did
didn't
not,
see
though.
fuck. You didn't
You
see
did
fuck all then.
And then Dick tries to explain this to everyone. It doesn't really work.
So you think a 200-foot monster is coming out through this 20-foot tunnel?
Yes.
That was another reason I thought throwing the very sensitive bomb into the portal would be a better idea.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
All right, then let's just go back to the camp. Fuck it. It's
All right.
gone.
Is there
Yeah.
anything we can set in the room though, like a trap or like she's saying?
I don't think it's. I would rather hold on to my grenades for blowing up things our size than try and blow up a 200-foot worm with 4 grenades. You know what I mean? Like,
But what about the snake people who might come in and activate the control room? Because there's still a snake guy out there, plus 7 walking corpses or possibly dragged corpses.
All
that
right,
use to
James,
defeat something. We have no idea.
I will set a chest high bomb here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give us the demolition roll then, please. Sorry
Man,
for
I'm
making you
rolling this a
roll.
lot.
That's all right.
Yeah, we're
Don't
good.
forget to mark it as well.
Dude, I've marked it so long ago.
Okay. All right, and you're leaving the facility, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and you're heading back to the where are you heading?
To
Camp.
Quentin. Yeah,
To
to
the
the camp.
truck.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
all right.
And all of that took 2.5 minutes to talk about and decide on.
Sounds
We
about
have
right.
all the time in the world.
Yeah, 15 hours.
All right. So it doesn't take us long to get back.
Oh yeah, we're fucking. We're going balls to the wall.
Yeah. All right, Dr. Smith, can you give us a drive roll, please?
No.
I'm asking you to give me a drive roll, please.
Dr. Smith, just do it. Oh, no.
God.
Push it, please push it.
Dr. Smith, why? Look at the road. Eyes on the road.
Okay, if you put.
Tree!
All right. Okay, I was going to about to say the consequences of pushing it. You would have written the vehicle off in a tree.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say off a cliff, and then I would have just laughed. Well, our game's over anyways, guys.
Again.
But you got a hard way. Okay, so it takes you probably about an hour to get back to the
I
farm.
smashed a small tree. That's what happened.
Okay, you smashed a small tree. Okay,
Push back.
Plant spin times.
so you spin tracks and all that jazz.
Yep.
So you come back. So you're back at the farm.
Let's go find Quentin and see what his results are.
Yep. Let's go find Quentin.
Yep, Quentin's a zombie. All right, time
I'm
to
putting
check.
all my scars back on. I'm
Okay.
gonna pick all the scars.
Shapiro.
Protective gear again.
All of our scars.
So where are you going? To the tent he set himself up in, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you enter the tent. There's a annoying bibbing noise, like a beep. And
That's a viralizer.
Quinton isn't here. Give me
Only
1
his
second.
left arm is. Hmm.
And a puddle of melted person on the floor.
Any unusual activity around? Like, is there anyone around?
There's signs of a struggle.
Well, that's not good.
Oh fuck.
Does it look like snaky tracks?
And there appears to be drops of blood on a trunk lid in the tent.
I hate it when I'm right.
Dick.
Human blood?
Dick.
It is
open,
blood.
Open the trunk.
Inside the trunk is a pile of bones with some tattered flesh and blood on them.
So
don't
the
see
snake
Ben.
man is wearing Quentin's skin, is what Ethel says out loud.
What? Why would they do that?
They
Oh
do that.
God.
That is what they do. They dress themselves up in human skin and pretend to be the person.
Is there like a safe word that we have?
I believe there was.
Like, flash lightning, so I don't fire on a friendly when I see him.
So the headphone device has got a sheet over it at the moment,
And it says,
Okay,
"Ha, ha."
and
Touch your
and
skin.
the viral analyzer is bleeping at you.
Dr. Smith, what is
go-
that?
I'm gonna not know what
The viralizer. I'll go look at the viralizer.
Okay, so there's a string of numbers that appears to be printed. The sort of like, like those old things that print out the long bits of paper with the
ticker. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of them.
All right.
It's printed out a load of numbers.
Do I have the book? Is the book nearby?
The book is hanging on a bit of string on the viral analyzer.
All right, so I'll take the book. All right, this may take a bit. Show them the size of the book.
Oh, I look for the bomb. Where did we leave it?
It's got a blanket over it.
Yeah, that's how I keep my explosives safe as well.
Well, you may as well.
Plator, do you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, is Claytor gonna do the viral analyzing?
Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop. Where's Fishy? He does the best beep boops.
All right, so what are you doing, Dick? What are you doing? Sorry.
I'm on patrol mode, man. I'm making sure that no one's coming in or out. Maybe I'll take
Okay.
a look around for suspicious signs of people being dragged off or something, or anything like that.
Is anyone looking at it? And like I said, the headphone device has been covered by a sheet.
I'm taking a finger bone from the pile.
Oh, so the bomb, you mean?
Yes.
I'll on.
Okay. So the thing that you noticed, Dick, is that you haven't got 24 hours anymore.
How long?
You've got a few hours.
Be specific, please, Jimmy.
I'm not being specific.
Specific.
I'm not being specific.
Why not?
What about Ocean?
Why not? Why not? Because you've got a few hours left on the device. 2 to 3 hours, I'm gonna say.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay. Well, this changes things.
Well, it takes us an hour to get back to the place, so we still have plenty of time if we go within the next hour.
Do you want to read this out, Claytor? Do you want to read out what you've got?
Do you want me to read the whole thing, or can I just sum it up?
What would you like to do?
I'm going to sum it up.
2 to 3 hours. That's
All right, so, all right,
Fucking
Yellow Death, inflammation disease caused by genetically modified hepatitis A virus, YD, Yellow Death, is substantially more infectious than HIV. Transmission may occur through airborne contact, spore contact, or bodily fluid contact. YD only affects Homo sapiens sapiens. Other species can neither be infected nor carriers. YD progresses significantly faster than HIV. Carriers is contagious 1 hour after infection. Before exhibiting symptoms, symptoms begin at 24 hours post-infection and include most symptoms of HIV: yellow skin, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. Stage 3 symptoms begin at 48 hours post-infection and may include rapid and extreme rot, hallucinations, psychological, I almost said philosophical effects, manifestations of exploding spore bubbles, baboos,
Michael
Bulbous.
Michael Bublé. Yeah, you get some philosophical effects and some Michael Bublé starts playing from your skin. Expulsion of the yellow pus from the tear ducts, expulsion of internal organs.
Okay, Dr. Smith, we get it. Enough.
Our
Can
scarves
we
are the
fix
best
it?
thing. Blowing it up.
Is that what it says?
Well, next, oddly enough, Ethel, Untreated yellow death mortality rate is 100%. Suggested response is extreme quarantine with diagnosis performed through
Thorough.
application of diagnosis treatment 1, following remission treatment 2. Also following stop symptoms and prevents all transmission for 1 week. At the end of the remission period, the subject rapidly progresses to stage 3 and will die. Additional doses of treatment 2 after the first have no effect. Treatment 2 is recommended to infected medical staff to provide sufficient time to contain the disease. Only hybridization may cure YD, and this must be performed before subject enters stage 3. Despite it highly
So
infectious,
it's curable.
natural-
Is that what you're saying with all these boring words?
Not with 3 hours.
No.
Wait.
But it is curable, so we do not need to murder all these people. Is that what you're
It's
saying?
not-
Maybe it's stage 3.
it's-
Yeah.
It's
but-
it's not curable. It's not.
Not curable.
It's not what it says. He
Okay.
says it can put you on hold for a week with this treatment. It stops prevents it advancing any further for a week. But once
then
that
you
week's
go
up,
stage
and
3.
then you go stage 3 and die.
You go from I feel okay to my organs are over there. I'm still here. I'm dead.
So it's never curable.
It's not curable.
Well,
Mortality
it's-
rate is
It is curable by hybridization.
What is that?
It just says hybridization.
So Dr. Smith doesn't know.
Dr. Smith doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't. So, but we've got 3 hours. There's no way to cure these people. The only thing we can do is just let it happen. They're dead.
Is there any way that it's going to spread anywhere?
If they get out of quarantine, yes.
Yeah, but
The other thing as well is the disease becomes inherent after 27 days. So after 27 days, the disease burns itself out.
Unless it finds a new host, you mean?
No. Even after, so if you get the disease like on day 26, you won't have the disease. As long as you get given the, it will burn out literally on the next day. It will literally burn out and not be. You won't suffer any more symptoms from it.
Okay, so this disease will just magically stop.
Yes.
27 days after the first day, which we have a calendar of.
The only thing we don't know about is what happens to the corpses, because they seem
Yeah.
to disappear and become the bad guy. Maybe.
Unless we burn them.
Grizzly.
look, I'm just saying we don't have an option. There's no saving this area.
I agree, but we do need to. Well, I had thought we needed to contain it, but if we don't and the disease will burn itself out, then I think we're still go for throwing the bomb at the giant snake in the other world.
Claytor, can you give me a medicine check, please?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't upgrade the medicine check. Hard.
Okay, from your analysis of this, if the disease isn't stopped here, it will spread further until the 27 days is up, and it will probably kill hundreds, if not thousands of more people.
Look, Ethel, I know you want to throw the bomb into the portal, but it's got 27 days. How far is it going to spread in 27 days, Ethel? It's not
We
just going
managed
to
to
be...
contain it for 2 weeks so far. It's only another 12 days.
Yeah, but even then, it's just going to spread out further.
No, it's not.
How? You
Because
throw
they're
the
in
bomb in the-
quarantine.
So they can just take the fucking bodies and throw them around. Like, it doesn't...
Why do you want to let people throw them around?
Oh my god. Ethel, there's no saving these people, and if we don't let the bomb
I'm not
just
trying to
blow up
save
here,
them. Why don't you shut the fuck up and listen to me?
You want to throw the bomb in there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that leaves a disease out in the wild that's
It's not
going
in the wild. It is in this farm.
No, it's not. Not just in this farm. Because People will get up and go places. People will.
Not if you don't let them.
Who's going to stop them?
The guards. They're
Us?
stopping them right now.
The guards got it too, and they're dying and want to leave.
Only one of them. They can't get out without us, so we don't take them out. We feed them some lie, which, I mean, technically it's not a lie. As long as they hold out for 12 days, they're fine. They just need some gas masks.
They're not going to. The survey group want to leave, and they probably have it.
Here's a question though. How are we going to get out of here in time? Like, do we have a way out? Is there a helicopter on the way within 3 hours?
Probably get a boat.
I don't think helicopters are invented.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Yeah. Like,
We could just drive.
are we just going to die with these people?
Fuck no, I'm not dying here.
That's why I'm not down for that.
No.
We don't have enough time
We
to
leave
get.
these people to their all. Okay, option 1, shoot them all. Option 2, get the fuck out. It's going to burn out in 27 days. But, I mean, you're talking about destroying everyone within a 10-mile radius.
And
Which
there's
is an awful lot more destructive than just letting the disease burn out.
there's only one thing you're
Not
not
necessarily.
Yeah. Let's say that it burns out, but we don't deal with the problem of the snake people here. And then
Nobody's
they just go
suggesting
somewhere.
that.
So I'm okay with throwing the bomb in the portal if it gives us more time. But as long as we deal with the issue of the snake people,
The
whatever the
portal
fuck-
is one of the other portals. Like, destroying this one doesn't destroy them all.
That's why we're destroying the snake inside the portal.
Which
But
means
that doesn't guarantee it'll die.
Nothing guarantees anything.
we still need to get out of here alive.
Yes, agreed. That is also an issue. But we can
You
take a
know-
boat. We're near the coast, aren't we?
Okay. Why don't we set some priorities right now? What's priority number 1 for everyone?
Figuring out how the hell we're going to get out of here. Whether or not we have the bomb detonated outside or inside the portal.
All right. That's priority number 1 then. What's priority number 2?
Destroying the snake.
I don't know. Right now, the
I don't
snake
know.
is in
what
another
snake?
dimension.
I mean, I don't really.
Containing the disease is priority 2.
Why?
What you think the bomb is? Can any of you drive the half track anyways?
I don't know how to drive.
I mean, if you can drive, I could probably figure it out.
I won't drive it.
So you're going to stay here, but also let the bomb blow yourself
No,
up?
I won't.
Because you want to fire the bomb, but you also don't want to go anywhere.
The bomb's
What are you
already
saying,
fired
Dr.
on
Smith?
bomb. I'll take the half track and get the fuck out of here. I'm not taking the bomb. The portal and the snake, there's no guarantee that we're going to kill it. 10-mile radius burns out this disease faster than 12 days. And
Can
everybody,
But the disease is not our problem. I mean, until you get it.
the only problem we had was confirmed snake people here. If yes, then what? Well, we don't know what.
Eliminate the snake people, apparently.
Apparently, well, that gets them out of the area too.
Can we get out of range of the bomb if we let it go off? Like, seriously?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So if we don't put the bomb in the portal, how are we going to escape the bomb?
James, do I know how explosive this bomb will be? I mean, I know from a previous life, but
Yeah.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
it's all new.
It is explode. So it is very. It will basically wipe everything out.
yeah, but okay, but we were never told that.
Yeah.
Okay, but all right. Well, I can't.
I thought Quentin told us like it was up to 10 miles, which I'm
So
taking to mean
it's
if
not-
on the ground, it's 10 miles, but if it's in the mountain, it's
so.
15.
So it's not. So it is the. So it's basic. So the basic understanding of it, even though it's not been invented, is it is a Cthulhu mythos powered nuclear bomb. TBB, it. Thank you for the follow, most appreciated. Tibbet, all right. But it's not. it's not like it's not like a nuke.
It's not nuclear.
It's not nuclear. It isn't nuclear. Hang on. Let me see what I'll see what I can.
Well, okay, James. The real thing I need to know is whether or not I think it's possible to put it somewhere and then travel far enough to get out of the radius.
That's what I'm concerned about.
In 3 hours.
It's not. It is not. So it's not. I'm trying to explain it, and I'm garbage.
It doesn't have a fallout. Okay.
Let me
understand.
just try and find the description of it. All right, and then I will.
Because while you're looking for that, because I can agree, I personally feel like it would be better to contain the virus, but if the bomb goes off and kills us too, we can't help keep this prevented. I'm just concerned that if we leave this bomb here, we're gonna die.
So this is out of character knowledge, right? And it may help. So it creates a gate through which a portion of Kufagurith, whatever, the fiery great old one that resides near the star Fulmulent, is summoned, reducing the area to little more than a glass-lined crater.
So it's basically a massive fire.
It summons a demon. So basically, it summons an elder god. To basically, it's basically arse cheek to like the setting to where it is. But it doesn't. But
elder god farts
it's
to the area.
It's slow. It can be outdriven.
Okay.
So if it goes off, you can outdrive it with good drive rolls.
But we don't know that.
No.
Can I make a demo? Okay, so there's no way for me to know theoretically.
I will allow you all to do a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see if we get lucky.
That will be the easiest. Oh dear.
No. Okay.
All
So-
right,
There's no way for us to know anything about this bomb.
You can
with that in
don't
mind-
forget you can spend luck. Yes, to figure that out.
Oh, well, I guess I can spend 12 luck to know.
22.
22.
Oh, 22. Sorry. 22. That's what I meant.
Okay.
God, it's a lot of luck. But I got it.
Shall I do it? It's only 27 for me, and I have a lot more than you.
That's
So if I
pretty-
spend it, I bring down to 54. What about you, though?
Oh, well, that's okay then. I thought you had like 40 something.
Oh, no. I went up to 76. I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll spend the luck.
Okay.
How do you
So-
know this?
Yeah. How do you know this?
All that Nacelle stuff.
That's
Maybe you had a
really good.
maybe you had a conversation with Quentin Shapiro before his untimely death.
Yeah, that's it. Quentin and I were talking sometime
On the bus. I mean,
on the plane.
Well, there was a period of time where you weren't here, right? So maybe you had that discussion in that time when we were driving up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There you go. That's what happened. Quentin told me how big this thing is because I have no idea. I look at that thing; it's just a hunk of metal. But yeah, I think it's a pretty big explosion.
But can we outrun it?
Outrun? Well, I don't know how fast can you run, and then we don't know if we are going to encounter any of these snake guys again because we know they're wandering around.
Or what
they're
about
creeping
driving?
down.
Yeah, we have roads. Like, I don't want to do this because I don't want to blow myself
I wish I had a
up.
pair of glasses so I would have gone where we're going. We don't need roads. But
Glasses.
So, I mean, that one option we have is to set the bomb where we are right now. It'll deal with our issue of the thing. And we could spend the remaining time that we have making sure that we send a message to Caduceus from the army HQ to let them know what's happened. And then also maybe arrange a place where they can pick us up from.
That could work.
If we think we can safely get out of the bomb's radius.
Mhm.
And the bomb presumably will also blow up the trap that you set in the mountain, so we don't have to worry about that. And yes, we haven't dealt with the snake, but at least we've broken the link between worlds.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get out of range.
So you want to plant the bomb inside the gate room? That's what you're saying?
No, just anywhere within range.
Okay.
If it's that big.
If it took us an hour to get from the gate room
We
here,
won't have enough time to drive away if we drive it up to the mountain. So we either put it in the hole, or the portal, or we set it here and we spend the time that we have to get as far away as we can, while also leaving a message.
mm-hmm.
And it's big enough to reach the mountain, right? That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah, it was big enough from the mountain to reach the camp. So,
So we may as well then.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I think that's what we'll do then, James. If everyone's in agreement.
Yeah.
That way the.
So what are you doing? So just lay it out to me right now.
So we'll set the bomb here,
Okay.
and we'll bring the child with us, I guess, because he's free of the disease.
He's
Well, you
cute.
hope he is.
Yeah. And
Because we could bring the military people as well. In fact, we could get them to bring us out.
well, we don't.
Well,
The
not
guy's
out,
been-
but
the
we
guy's
need to
been
go back to New York, I mean.
The
I
guy's
may
been
be
eating elephant. Weird elephant.
Not that guy, the whiskey drinking, not sick guy.
Yeah.
And the survey camp.
Oh, you mean the
Was-
survey team, right?
Yeah. Wasn't he a military guy as well? I don't know. Anyway. That
So
guy.
yeah, we could potentially do that. Maybe even set the bomb in the survey camp. Oh no, there was a big crowd there, so maybe not the best place for that.
Maybe
we
we
just leave it here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just leave it in here, and then
Put it in the trunk.
We'll put the sheet back over it. Nobody will know.
so then we'll drive back to the army camp, and we'll send a message to Caduceus, and they'll give us like maybe a place we could go.
Rendezvous point.
Yeah, rendezvous point or something like that.
Okay.
And then from there we'll drive. We'll fill up the tank. We'll have a
Very
spare
nice.
tank. We'll bring all the water and food that we can, and then we'll just go.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Are you going to attempt to save anyone apart from the boy?
The whiskey drinking guy.
Yeah, whiskey guy. Assuming he doesn't have stomach cramps by the time we get to
How
him.
long did it take to get there? It's like half an hour to get to the camp, survey camp,
Oh,
right?
it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes
Yeah.
from where you are.
It's just around the corner.
And how long will it be to gather all these supplies and get the person?
Look, you guys, I'm just gonna go get a pack of cigarettes. I'll be right back.
No, you are not leaving. I do think we need to somehow hide this bomb, though, because this thing is making a massive beepy noise.
Yeah.
If
No,
anybody-
the viral analyzer was making the beepy noise.
That was the
Yeah, but
viral.
it's next door. I mean, it's next to it. It's still gonna draw attention.
Where's
Oh,
the hole that we had the
God.
crawl into, though?
The what? Sorry.
The hole that we had the child crawl into, and then
It's
he
a
just
ray.
Yeah, that's over in the survey camp. We could just drop it in the graves.
yeah, I was thinking in the graves. That way,
I just flick off the analyzer and put the sheet back over the bomb. Done.
Yeah, it's not
If the snake didn't see the bomb, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, like if the snake didn't like look underneath the sheet. fuck
Also,
It's still 3 hours. If someone else could come in here.
I couldn't
Yeah,
defuse
okay,
it, so if
Um,
someone can defuse it, then good job.
Who changed the time?
What time?
Oh yeah, they know how to just change the they figured out the clock. The snakes know how to program clocks.
Yeah, they
Oh.
know where the bomb is. Good point.
But they expect the
We
bomb
need to
blow
move
up.
the bomb. My worry is that someone sees it and follows us. With the bomb in a van, for example.
that's a good point. Do we notice if there's anyone watching us?
No.
Not if we're not looking. We're
Well,
busy
I'm looking
arguing with
now.
each other.
Yeah,
Hey, Dick,
no.
I'm gonna look
throw
around.
this bomb and a bunch of bodies. Nobody will fucking know.
Yeah, if this bomb was tampered with, there's probably someone, like you said, knows that it's here.
Well, there is still a snake walking around in Quentin Shapiro's skin.
Yeah.
All right. So let's take the bomb with us and put it somewhere non-discreet.
Can't wait to get rid of this thing.
Non-discreet?
Non-discreet.
Isn't that like where they would list? Okay, discreet then, fine.
No.
Discreetly dispose of it.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you want to put it on a pillar and be like, "Fuck you, here's a bomb." I'm just checking.
Snake
Guys,
people
there's a
can't
bomb.
climb, right?
People can't climb.
I'm waiting in the truck. I'm ready to get the hell out of here.
I tell you what, we'll go to the survey camp. We'll bring the bomb with us. We'll put it in the grave.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
thinking.
great idea. And then we'll take anyone who can come with us and any vehicles they might have,
Yeah,
and then we'll leave.
follow us. And if anyone starts coughing, then we shoot him in the head before we go.
Yes. Thank you, Ethel, for finally being reasonable about murdering fucking people that are sick.
I just didn't want to die in a bomb.
Okay.
We weren't gonna die. I could have gotten us out driving. Anyways, let's
Know
load.
that.
Look. Dick, come on. Let's load the bomb.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Maybe we should stop saying the B word where people can hear
Oh
us.
yeah, me and Dick. Come on, Dick. Help me load this chest.
Equipment.
This equipment.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, we'll load it into the half track.
So that's what we'll do, James. We have a plan now. It's in motion.
Okay. All right. So you load the device into the back of the half track.
All right, drive to the survey camp.
Yep.
Is there any of this yellow fever Curie stuff around? Well, remission stuff around? If there is, I'm taking it.
Well, you have to have it to take. If you just take it for no apparent reason, it's going to
No,
have
I'm
no effect.
taking it in my bag just in case.
Dr. Smith would be able to would have to whip it up.
Okay, so there isn't any here. That's fine.
No, but the supplies are here to make it.
Well, I'm taking them with us.
Right, but he would need to make it.
I know. Just in case anybody vomits on me. You never know.
That only gives you
Well-
a week.
Well,
It's better than nothing.
so if you want, so if you need, so Dr. Smith would have to like use stuff like beakers and shit to make it.
Are you telling me I shouldn't bother taking it?
Well, Dr. Smith could whip up some batches before you go.
Okay, drive the bomb. I'll whip up some patches of it.
Sit in the
Wait,
car
no,
with
wait,
it.
wait. I'm the one that has to drive. Fuck.
I'm just saying, since we don't yet have a plan to get out of the country and we do still have a whole lot of disease lying around, Ethel is being super duper cautious and maybe not so cautious just to be whipping the stuff up now, but having it with
Okay,
us in the
keep
jungle
it.
where there's fuck all except some trees.
Keep it. I'll try and figure it out.
Well, you know how to. So you know how to make it. You know what things you will need to whip up this
Yeah.
blocker, Dr. Smith. But you'd need. He can't. So what I'm trying to say is he cannot just make it on the road.
Nobody's suggesting he should.
Yeah.
But if we drive and wind up in like another village somewhere and then someone, Ethel, starts coughing, then
Give her a week, and then she just vomits her organs up.
yeah, she doesn't want to die.
No, you'll die anyways. If you've got it, you
maybe-
got it.
But maybe we can go back to Caduceus and science will happen.
No, it's 100% mortality rate.
So
Please,
James, we go to the survey camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
All
just a big thing. I'm just taking some bottles. Jeez.
Because he can't just mix it up like that. He actually will need to like.
Nobody's saying he should.
All
Why
right.
are you so against my taking some bottles? I also have a finger bone, by the way.
Okay, because I'm trying to explain, like, how is he going to make it when you're not near something that, you know, he hasn't got the right stuff to make it with. So you might have the components, but if he hasn't got, like, the Bunsen burners and stuff
Okay.
we
We understand, James, but the thing is,
Yeah.
we just don't have the time to sit down and do that right now. So if we ever come to that point where, you know, for whatever reason it's life and death and that needs to happen, you'll say to us, you should have made it earlier. And then we'll all nod and solemnly agree that we need to start shooting our friends in the face. So,
Or for all I know, there will be an airdrop when we get back to New Zealand, New York in like 2 hours, or you're going to tell us we're stuck in the jungle for another 3 weeks. I don't know what's happening next.
Yeah. So always be prepared, but we don't have the time for
I'm
it.
trying.
So this is like the halfway point.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you head over to the surveyor's camp.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Well, I assume that we can go in, yes?
Yeah, you'll easily be able to go in.
Okay.
So I nonchalantly go and, deposit a box into the grave and fill it back up.
Okay.
While everyone else can go and convince this man to come with us and maybe bring the people that aren't sick.
While they're doing that, I'm grabbing food.
I'm looking around to see if there's any Quentin-looking blobs.
No, you don't. All right, give us a spot hidden roll, please.
Quentin blobs. It's got like a 10-gallon hat on top.
You do not spot any Quentin-shaped blobs.
Okay, cool.
Is there any, with an extreme though, is there any new blobs that look familiar to us?
Nope, just some people that you've seen before in the, that you'd expect here, like some of the surveyors.
Right. Okay.
None of them look sick.
So, so you wouldn't know. You'd have to like analyze these people to make sure that if they're sick or not.
Yeah, no one looks visibly unwell.
No.
Okay. But they
there's a few. The people who have been put into the tent. The people that are ill have been like moved to the medical tent.
Yep. All right. So
Yeah.
who's gonna convince this dude, Quentin? Is what his name, Quentin?
No, Quentin is the other guy. This dude was... not Captain Lancaster. I didn't write down this guy's name.
Okay, I'll get you the name.
I'm just gonna scroll up till I find it because I'm sure it was written.
Clements.
Is Abdin still kicking about with us?
Yes. Even though I forgot he existed.
What's his status?
He's not. He doesn't appear to show any signs of this sickness.
And he's
Good
just
boy.
kind of going along with our plan to blow everyone up because he also doesn't want to get sick.
Well, you probably didn't include him in this conversation.
Okay.
Logically.
I was kind of assuming, yeah, I didn't really address it. I was assuming Muda was there, and Muda doesn't care because he's sad and PTSD.
Well, Muda, you probably also didn't include in these conversations neither.
Okay. So we got to still keep this a secret from them.
So, Dick, you managed to successfully bury the Hathron device.
Cool.
Who's talking to Clements? I've got his full name here.
I will go talk to him. Or unless Dr.
I'm going to keep the car running.
Okay. Good idea.
Yeah.
Selena, make sure he doesn't drive off without us.
His name is...
Oh, but
I'm just going to go for a pack of cigarettes. I'll be right back.
I'm going to lean over and take the key out of the ignition.
Richard Clements is his name.
Richard Clements. Okay. I'm just going to go into the office and look at him and make sure he doesn't look visibly ill either.
Right, he doesn't look physically ill, nope.
On a scale from 1 to shit face, how drunk is he though?
Fucking royally.
Yeah.
Mr. Clements, we have a way out.
Oh, really?
And all your non-sick men to follow behind us right now.
Okay. And he starts, he sort of staggers out of his seat and sort of like wanders out. And he gathers his 25, is it 30 people that aren't sick?
They better all be like reasonably shit faced, or else I'm not going to believe that they're not.
Yeah, unless they've been boiling water or something. We did tell them to, whether or not they did.
So they have a truck.
Cool. They can all get in that truck.
Yep.
Okay,
Not our truck.
They all get in that truck.
Excellent. Follow us, and I give the keys back to Dr. Smith.
Start
Hop
it
in.
up.
Is everyone
Let's
else
go.
ready?
I jump in the car with a handful of food.
And also, I go back to Richard Clements. Quentin Shapiro is a traitor. Do not let him onto the truck.
Hey!
And he's sick. Throw that as well, and then leave.
Okay. So he's gonna drive the van out of the.
If he crashes and whatever, we just keep going. I think. Yeah.
It's not my problem.
I mean, we've given him the slack line. He's welcome to join us, but.
All right. So he follows you out of the. He follows you out of the camp.
Right.
All the protesters cheer as they go.
Yay.
Smile.
And I assume you're heading back to the army camp.
Yeah, with the intent to leave a message and get some coordinates that we.
Okay. All right, you head back to the army camp. Like it probably takes. I can't remember how long. I think it took half hour to drive last time.
Something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes you another half hour to drive back. The van behind you is all over the fucking road.
Sure. Yeah. I'd imagine so.
Of course it is.
So I guess I get off and try and find the radio. Do we have a way to do we know how to contact Caduceus?
Yeah, you can contact them
Yeah.
by radio.
Okay, so I guess we'll go do that.
Okay, you contact Caduceus. This is Caduceus Actual.
Hi. This is
Radio voice.
This is Karma reporting in.
Yes, Karma. Can you authorize who we're speaking to, please?
This is Dick Karma.
What's your security code? You've been
Do I
given
know
us. Yeah, you would know it.
Okay. I say it.
Okay. There's a moment of silence as they obviously check the code. Okay, Karma, how can we help you?
All right. In military talk, I will promptly relay the message twice.
Yep.
That we are objective has been met. We are bugging out. And we will be what do they call it? We have to leave quickly because it's
Evacuating.
danger close. I don't say evacuating if there's anyone else in the room,
Okay.
because theoretically these guys might be infected as well.
Bugging out.
Bugging out, and
the same
we
as
need coordinates for a pickup.
Okay. They give you coordinates. They tell you basically to head towards the coast. And
we
they
need
will
to
have.
tell them not to fly within a certain radius.
Well, it's going to take them a while to get a plane to you.
Yeah, it'll probably take a little more than 3 hours.
Yeah, it will take them. It will take them roughly. It will take them probably about a day to get a best part of a day to get a plane to the location that they're going to pick you up from.
Okay.
Which is definitely going to be outside this radius, right?
It will definitely be outside this radius. Yes.
All right.
So the
They're aware that
corners.
the bomb is going off.
I mean, it's implied that they understand our mission, right? I'm not going to relay the mission to all the army men in the room unless because someone might be listening in as well. So I'm not going to.
But the bomb wasn't supposed to go off. It was meant to be a last resort. So we need to let them know that it's happening.
Well, they won't. I mean, if they're heading somewhere to the coast, they will come from the coast. They won't fly. Yeah. They will pick you up from the coast.
Well, I will say the following. I will say, secondary objective has been met, which is to say, we had to use the bomb,
Okay.
and that
Superior was
confirmation.
compromised.
Superior was compromised. Confirmation of suspected targets confirmed. Requesting pickup. That's what
Okay.
I say. It's to that degree, right?
Okay.
Without
All
being
right.
very specific about anything.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want him picking up Shapiro either.
Well, Shapiro won't probably be left, but okay.
Hopefully not.
They tell you you need to start leaving now. By the time you arrive, pickup will be there for you.
Excellent.
Great. Fantastic. I think we have a plan then. So we have enough supplies to last us, right? For a
Mhm.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then I think we just drive there.
Okay, so it's little. So you're so you're heading towards the coast, and it's probably a few hours later that and it's probably closer to night time now that you're driving at night, and in the far distance, basically the light, the sky is lit up by like sunlight.
Oh. Well then.
Oh, look around and go, we are going to be so haunted.
Yes. So when while you was there as well, the surveyor team also made contacts. No, they don't need airlifting out. They're going to be heading. They're going to make their own way back to where they're from, because they're part of the North Borneo charter company, so they're going to head back there.
Okay, but before they leave, we do one final check on them to make sure that none of them...
A lot of them, they all seem fine.
Excellent. Good bill of health. Don't
Okay.
die.
And when you arrive at the coordinates, there is a seaplane waiting to take you elsewhere.
Do they mind us bringing the child with us?
As long as he's not infected, they do allow him.
Okay. We will
He's
do
got
that.
a clean bill of health from the dock.
Yeah.
So
After I sit on the plane, that's the first time I remove the gear that I had on.
okay, well that might be temperamental, because I do need everyone to give me a oh my god. Bear with me while I pull up a cat sheet. I need everyone to give me a con roll.
Con?
Yes,
Yeah.
Constitution.
Okay.
But hey, before you guys,
Oh,
can you wait for me to like finish saying what you need to do? You will be rolling with 2 advantage dice, because you did like keep yourself completely covered at all times. But there is still a chance that you may have been infected. So, oh dear.
I will spend luck on that.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extreme.
I will spend luck on that. So
Yeah, you need to spend 2 luck on it.
yeah, 2 luck.
Oh.
You know what, James? No, I don't. No, of course.
Yes.
Okay, so none of you so
infects
luckily
all
enough,
the ones.
none of you managed to get infected.
I love the idea that before we get on the plane, we're ripping off the clothes and we're burning them, just like straight burning
Yeah.
them on the beach. You know.
We just we immediately like, okay, get us an empty barrel here first, and spare clothing and some towels.
That seems very
And
helpful.
We just throw it all in, and we just
We burn 300 scarves at once.
Even the kids' clothes and stuff like that, or especially the kids' clothes. I guess.
we throw in the kid too for good.
Okay, and with that, chapter 3 is done.
Yay!
So we're going to go through some of the things that they missed. So the first thing I want to go through before we do, so we're going to go to the development phase once we've done this. So the first thing you missed, so the missing corpses were actually a bunch of ghouls that were which have been attracted to the area because of the amount of death, and they were taking the dead bodies off to feast on them.
Lovely. So where have we found those?
So if you follow the tracks all the way, you would have come across a bunch of tunnels that led down to basically the cavern where the Dole had basically the Dole that was in this on Earth had basically made a tunnel going deep somewhere in the ground, and you'd have come across them in a tunnel in one of these like caverns, and they would have explained they weren't hostile, and they would have even though they're horrific things, as in they're not human, they would have explained that that they're here mainly because the barriers between the two worlds are weakened, and that's one of the reasons why they're here, and they've been here for a while.
Vaporized them.
The bomb did vaporize them. They are no longer. They are no longer in. What else did you miss? You missed. The other things you missed was.
What's behind that fused wall?
It's just a fused wall. There was nothing. The rest of the facility, when it malfunctioned, basically transplanted a load of earth or rock into the rest of the facility. So it all gone. So nothing was there. Just solid rock all the way through.
What happened with the Heffalump?
The Heffalump.
Heffalump.
It's actually called the.
I still have a sample. It's not finger though.
It's called a Buryphant, and it's from the Dreamlands. And it's made. If it, you would have at some point you would have encountered the Buryphant probably on the way back to the facility if you went back to the facility.
Okay.
And if it detected a scent of its mate on you, if you decided to eat or keep any of it on you, it would have basically attacked you on sight.
And actually, apparently, according to my character sheet, I gave it to Shapiro to analyze.
All right, that's lucky then.
Yeah.
And there would have been some other creatures as well. If you destroyed the gate back when you was I'm in an iron about destroying the gate, basically the dream world would have just basically gone back to the dream world. So all the creatures that had come from the dream world would have gone back to there, including the Dole that was already in the on Earth.
Yeah. Okay. All the snake people, right? Because they're from a.
Well, the serpent people. The serpent people are from Earth.
Yeah.
So no, they wouldn't have. What else did you miss? That's really about it, I think.
Okay, what about the computer? Surely there was more secrets on that.
No, that was just there to activate the gate.
And to give us a clue about where all the other gates are, I guess, right?
Well, no, because you got to remember that those a lot of them probably won't exist any longer. Because that was millions of years. I mean, that map was like millions of years ago.
Hmm.
Oh, did it have a date on it or something?
We didn't know.
No,
that.
he didn't. He didn't
It had
know
a
that.
continent on it.
It had a continent that no longer exists.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Caduceus could tell us that later.
Yeah, my character wouldn't know that anyway. She doesn't know that.
So
Yeah.
basically,
What about the crushed forest? Was that the Dole then?
no, that was something else from the dream world. That was called, and you would have encountered that as well. It's called a Gug, and it's a 20-foot four-armed creature with a mouth up its middle of its face.
Lovely.
And you'd have if you encountered that, that would have been I was hoping to encounter that as well, but it would have been a hard fight
Focused on the mission.
But that would have been a hard fight.
Put some grenades down. It would have been fine.
Yeah. Grenades everywhere.
So what the Shapiro replacement, what the lizard was trying to do, is basically it figured out that the weakened dreamland can be affected by deaths. It figured that out by when the surveyor team accidentally got killed by a bunch of them got killed by a landslide, and it activated the machine. So that was the whole yellow death. That's why it planted the yellow death, so that there would be loads of deaths powering the machine.
And that brought more creatures over, yeah?
Yeah, that brought more creatures over.
Right.
And
So
when
we
it's
caused a bunch of deaths, we also blew up the machine.
you also blew up the machine, so yeah, so any creatures that did come through was basically removed as soon as the machine was destroyed.
And I guess that ultimately leaves the question about the fruit then. Well, the deal was the fruit.
The fruit were all from the Dreamlands.
Would they have affected us?
No, that they would have been well. Apart from if they were, if they weren't rotting, that you could have quite easily sustained yourself on like those fruits.
Okay.
And what happened was when. So basically, the Dreamland invaded invaded that area of the land, and then the barrier strengthened again. So the Dreamland sort of started to river back to the Dreamland. That's why all the fruit started to rot, and that's when all the farmers blamed the surveyors for it.
If we had landed the plane safely,
Yeah.
would the bomb still have had a 24-hour timer on it?
Yes.
As I said.
That was happening.
Yeah.
So okay, that was happening no matter what. All right.
Yep. So it either happened from because when you initially had that first fight with the night gaunts, it landed on all the boxes at the back, so that it would have either triggered it then, or when you crashed the plane. So it was I had two ways of making sure that happened. But other than that, that was really it. And that's why the snake person changed the timer, because he wanted to basically kill everyone and basically do that. But yeah,
Safe to assume that the snake then GTFO'd pretty hard.
No, because he was on his way back to the facility and probably got killed by your trap.
Hey,
I like the idea that slippery Ben Shapiro's face is all like wibbling and wobbling. He can't see out of the eye sockets too well. He's just like, boom.
would have been fun to find when we got back.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
And also, you wouldn't have been able to throw the Heffron device into the portal because it was the one because it was a portal into this world, not into their world.
Oh, it's only an outgoing portal.
Boing.
Not an incoming portal.
Oh,
I like the idea that dances off and lands at my feet. And I'm just like,
Well, shit.
But yeah, other than
you good for it.
so should we do the development phase?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So how do you normally do this? Do we do it one at a time?
Yeah, one at a time.
Okay.
So let me just put it up so that we can because this is only the second time we've done it.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, let me find it in the book. Uh, 94. All right. Okay. So who wants to go first?
I will, because I think I have the least amount of skills.
Okay. So you just need to give me each skill you got to tick to. Give me a skill check.
All right. So climb, drive, firearms. Hey, firearms gets to go up.
Just so you know, though, as well. So if you've got a skill at 100%, all right, and you roll. So basically, if a player rolls higher than the current skill number or the result is over 95, that's when you get to add to it. So when you get up to like really high levels in the skill, as long as you roll 95 or more, then you get to add something to that skill.
I'm
so
really
you get
mad. I'm really mad about my fucking climb roll.
So you get to roll a so roll a d10 please and add the result to the current skill points.
That climb roll.
Fucking a climb roll.
All right, you get to add 2 points to your firearms.
Yeah.
Nice. Good stuff.
Good roll. Good roll.
Good roll.
Anything
Good
else?
roll.
All right, medicine, of course. Natural world. Yay.
Hey.
10,
Roll a d10.
5. That whole 15%. Spot hidden.
Hey,
Excellent.
that's pretty good, dude.
Yeah,
Roll a d10.
ours are getting sharper.
Fucking Christ. 89. Okay. And then finally, science, biology. Biology.
Biology.
The 5. 75. All right, I'm
All
going.
right.
Kate, next.
I'll go next.
Okay.
So dodge. Ooh. So 1d10.
Yep.
So it's 4. So it's 39. Firearms. Ugh. Not good.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Natural world.
Hey,
1d10.
Hey.
Ooh.
Nice.
The world is now at 20. Okay. Spot hidden.
nice. Nice.
Nice. Oh man, these are good. All right. Stealth. That's all right. Stealth's already pretty good. That's all mine.
Okay.
All right, I'll go next.
Okay.
Charm. Nope. Climb. Nope.
Hmm.
Fighting. Nope.
Hmm.
And spot hidden. Yes.
Hey.
Okay. Roll a d10.
Learned a thing. A very small amount of thing.
Must
That's
keep
it.
eyes open to spot hidden things.
Okay. Dave.
That's all you had?
Yeah, most of my successes were either things I'd already done or luck driven.
Okay, no climb for Dave. No fighting brawl. No firearms. No intimidate. Okay. Natural world.
world.
Hey, that's not bad. I'll take it.
Not
18. Spot hidden. Nope. Throw. Yep. Hey.
Nice. Now you can comes farther before they explode.
Yeah. And now demolitions. The one time I want you to fail. Can I spend a couple karma to make that fail?
No. It doesn't go that way.
Okay.
Right. And you also get bonuses to your sanity.
Yay.
So I'm going to go through everything that we've done.
I think in total I've lost 1 point of sanity so far.
Right.
I've lost like 15.
So killing Shiranzon, which is the lizard person that took over Shapiro, doesn't count because you killed him.
You set the trap. Come on, man. We
Sure. All
set that
right,
trap.
everyone.
we
All
killed
right.
it.
All right. You'll get.
Your way.
All right. You get 1d4 to your sanity. So everyone roll 1d4.
Yeah.
Nice. Back up to maximum. Let's go. Is that the maximum sanity increases?
No. Just hang on. What are you looking at?
I've got two numbers. I got 64, 65, and 94.
Let me pull up your catch sheet.
65 should have been your session maximum, which we're supposed to update at the start of every session.
No. Every day.
Oh, every game day or every...
Yes. Every game day.
Okay, so that was 64 before, and I got 1 point. Where do
No,
I put it?
your maximum is 90. So yeah. So you put it in your. So yeah. So the first one is your current sanity.
Okay.
Okay, and that's where you're going to put it. And then your starting sanity is your starting sanity. That will change pretty much every session. Not every. So basically every every game after. Oh my god! After every game day, you need to change your starting sanity.
Oh, should I update my starting sanity to my current sanity right now?
Well, we're about to add stuff to it.
Just do it. So just put up your current sanity, and if it goes over, then obviously your starting sanity will be the starting current sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Just join the gate, but not via the have fun device. You get plus 1d6 sanity. So you don't get 1d6. So you don't get that. Attempting to save the people in the quarantine zone. I'm going to say yes. You didn't save everyone.
Yeah.
So you get plus 1d6, plus 1d8 sanity.
Nice. And we did save someone and a couple of people.
We saved like 26 people.
However, if you fled rather than trying to save people in the quarantine zone, you'd have been minus 1d8 your sanity.
Okay, good thing we didn't do that. We're good people.
But other than that, that is the end of chapter 3. Next part, we'll be back in New York for a bit.
Yay.
And then we can bring Dudley back into the game.
Yay.
Ethel has only lost 3 sanity through that whole adventure.
So, just before we go, what did you guys think of it?
That one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that one was good.
It had a lot of stuff to do and a lot of things to follow that we then didn't follow.
And then me and Weaves got into an argument.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
we tend to get into arguments a lot.
It's a good argument to have because
it was characters.
It's about morality.
Dr. Smith.
It wasn't like, do we loot this thing? It was about whether or not we kill a bunch of people now, or do we let them suffer, or how do we handle that? Like it was an actual decent argument to have.
Game morality thing.
Yeah. So I appreciated that.
I did too. Like it was just me and we get heated and it's great.
Fuck you! I'm killing all these people right now.
No. Fucking do it then.
How did everyone?
Bitch.
I'm going out for a pack of fucking cigarettes and never coming back.
Okay, Dad.
So I don't know how many audience members were here from the start or have watched the entire part, but what did everyone in the audience think?
Let us know in the comments or the chat, depending on where you are.
Yep.
YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
But other than that, we're going to go around the table, get people to give themselves shout outs, and then we will wrap up for a week, and then we'll be back.
I do have one question though. Could we have saved Shapiro?
No.
Sad times.
If we stayed at the camp the entire time with Shapiro, would we have been able to save Shapiro? The answer
if you stayed at the camp the entire time, you wouldn't have got much done.
Yeah.
He would have ordered you to fuck off and do your job.
Wow.
What if we had one person stay with him and protect him?
He would think that would be a waste of your time.
Interesting. I'm starting to get the idea how this system makes, in terms of the story plot stuff works. Because no matter what happens, the bomb was fucked. No matter what happens, Shapiro was fucked.
Well, that's just pre-written adventures, though, isn't it? Some things are.
But normally, in my experience with those sorts of things, you can affect the outcomes of things in certain ways, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. So,
yeah, I'm surprised Shapiro was just straight up going to die, but whatever.
The fact that they make all these portraits for characters that ultimately you'll never see again is kind of interesting to me. So, but yeah, that's that.
How old is this adventure?
New. Like a year, maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
what?
This one's not that bad.
Also,
a whole bunch of chapters, right?
2017. So
wait, Claytor, didn't you do a flying check and didn't you pass it?
No, I failed it. That's why we crashed. I had literally like 1%. I had to get.
He had to do a strength test.
So do we uncheck everything now? Is that how
yes,
this works?
please.
Yes, good point.
Yes.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Don't forget, you can, like, if you want to try and do a skill that you think would be appropriate, you can suggest it.
Look, I tried to put mechanical repair in there, and you're like, no, Dave, you've already done demolitions. I was like,
You already
well,
passed,
it was.
so it didn't
I
matter.
mean, it was for. Yeah, but that's because the computer was all like electronics.
James, how do I fix this alien thing so that we can bring this giant worm into this world and pray to it?
Okay. If you want to go triply messy, then fine. But anyway, let's.
Something's up with the
Guys
stream.
exploded the world once. Why not send the next alternate reality into
Has the stream gone down?
Ah, well, it's a good time for it.
Has the stream gone down?
Yep.
All right, one sec.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
What is going on? Are we back? Can you let us know if we're back?
I'm gonna refresh.
Oh, there's dropped frames. Awesome. Brilliant.
No, well, we
Oh,
just
fine.
did it. So it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, it's fine. We just don't get to shout out. Oh no.
Oh, no, we do. We're back. So, right, let's do some shout outs.
I'll be back.
Hold on,
I'll
refresh.
say it. Still says offline for me.
Oh, okay, one sec.
Jimmy kicked too hard under his desk.
Right, is that better? There's no drop frames. Let us know in chat if it's still okay. We're just going to do shout outs anyway.
It's back.
All right, we're live.
All right. So, Dave, why don't you start shout out session?
Cool. Hey everyone, name's Dave, aka Henley. I'm a professional video game publisher. So there you go. I give people money to make games, and then I sell those games. That's my job. We just released a new game. It's called Wrecking Ball Adventure. It's available on Switch and on Steam right now. It came out on Friday last week. Go check it out. It's a small little thing. Didn't take very long to put together, and we kind of just did it on the side from our major projects just for kicks. It's actually a lot of fun though. So go grab that. It's on sale for the next 30 days or 7 days for 30% off. Check out all the YouTube stuff I do. We will probably be doing a Cyberpunk Red campaign with Mr. Jimmy here as one of the players when that eventually comes out. No one knows when it's going to come out. Maybe this year, maybe next year. Doesn't matter. But that's the plan right now, at least. Anyway, if you want to go check out that, though, we did do a playthrough of the Cyberpunk Red early access stuff, which you can get now. It's over on the YouTube as well. And that was a lot of fun. A lot of people watched that. So, yeah. That's me.
Thank you.
Just checking that out. That looks like a lot of fun. That Wrecking Ball adventure.
Yeah, it's really good fun with 4 people.
Nice.
So like honestly, it's like one of those things where we had the prototype and I was playing it and I was like, I don't know if we'll put money into this. And then it took like 3 months to get it as a game, and we're like, this is actually a lot of fun. So yeah. It's surprisingly fun. So yeah.
Sorry, kind of way, but I just want to add that.
Right, Weefs.
Hi, I'm Weeps. I stream on Twitch, probably mostly chill games this week. Again, my time at Porsche and Minecraft. Otherwise, I make tutorial videos and news videos about Pokemon Go, and I guess Wizards Unite. I'm super going off that.
That didn't take you long.
But one day, it's been about
Until
a
it
month.
gets
I was
till it
waiting
gets
for it to
better.
get better, and it just doesn't.
Are you going to be doing the master stuff when it comes out? I mean, theoretically, you can already play it right now. So,
Not on. It's only a test flight thing, isn't it?
well, I know that in Singapore and Canada you can play the thing, and then when the full one comes
Okay.
out, the stuff
Countrywide
carries
beats.
over. So,
Yeah. No. While I'll be playing it, I don't know if I'll be making content for it. Depends on what it is, I guess.
a lot of people are saying it's like stupid fun though, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe.
I'll be playing it for sure.
I was never super into the fighting part of Pokemon. I don't even like Pokemon. Don't tell people that.
You just said. Everyone
I
knows
just
now.
like to collect stuff.
Everyone knows
The
that.
actual fighting is like,
I'm with you. The collecting part is the fun part.
I love the collecting part.
Does that mean you collect stickers?
No, I collect balls.
Big
dude.
sweaty balls.
No, I really
I don't want to see your
No,
balls.
do not show us your sweaty balls.
He's gonna show off his balls.
Oh god, here we go.
Get them shinies. Oh, we're gonna look at his balls.
These
everyone-
are my Pokemon cards. So
look at my balls.
he does collect balls.
Oh,
I did not expect
bumper
that.
balls.
Yeah, I collect Super Bowls. It's just a and that's a real 8-ball though.
So
I was gonna say,
have
is
you
that-
ever
That's the
accidentally
8-ball.
dropped the box before?
What's up?
Have you ever accidentally dropped the box before?
Oh, you have no
Claire, you're
idea.
just playing the box over your head.
No, that's
Right
gonna
now?
take a lot.
Take
Let me like if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna take out like the stuff that
out
like
the 8-ball.
the 8-ball, the 13-ball.
Anyway, it's Claytor. Give us a shout out while you're playing with your
Hi.
balls.
I'm playing with my balls, and I'm Claytor. Oh god, I forgot that's in there.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that a marble?
No, it's a ball bearing.
That's a really small ball, Claytor.
I stream on occasion. I do stuff. That's an HDMI strap.
Nice.
That's not even round.
Oh look,
That's-
there's another
Clay.
one.
That's not a ball, Claytor.
Alright, anyways, that's all of them? Yeah.
So your box of balls is turning into a box of shit. The more
It's a
and more-
box of balls.
That was visually unimpressive, but
It
I still-
was, right? Like, I know they're all down there somewhere, but they didn't bounce nearly high enough.
yeah.
Well, it's carpet. If it wasn't carpet, it would have been better.
The
I
idea
look
of
forward to Claytor falling over every time he gets up from now on.
But
Oh,
the
God.
idea of Claytor spending the next 30 minutes on his hands and knees picking up balls was more than enough to make that happy for me. So thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm glad I could help.
Thanks for showing us your balls, Claytor. Most appreciated.
You're welcome.
Minnie, give us a shout out.
Alright, so I'm Minnie, also known as She Plays It.
Do you collect balls?
Oh my god, that's quite the ball collection, Claytor. I play a variety of games. Recently, been doing a lot of Ark, although I'm starting to deviate from that again. Doing Final Fantasy 14, and I am getting ready to actually have my own D&D campaign.
Hell yeah.
So, looking forward to that. I've already started doing some planning, and I hope to stream it. So keep an eye out. Follow if you want to check it out. But that's me.
Brilliant. All right. Yeah, again, it's that part of the stream where I'm going to be asking if anyone wants to and enjoyed this at all, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. I've only got 3 subscribers now. So, yeah. If you don't wish to subscribe, do think about checking out my Patreon. If you want to support the channel that way, that'd be most appreciated. And don't forget to check out all my social media. We've got the PCG Discord where you'll find all of us, which is a group of like-minded individuals that like to play games and never talk to each other. That's a good place to go.
Excellent selling point.
I know, it's great, isn't it? Check out my Twitter. I will tweet when I'm going live, except when I forget to, which happened yesterday when I did Fallout 4. I opened up the Twitter, put the tweet in, and forgot to hit send, so nothing happened. Check out the Facebook as well if you use Facebook over Twitter. That's where you'll find. Yeah, again, I will post like that I'm going live and such. And if you want, use my YouTube channel to see all the VODs. That's where we upload them, and that's where you can watch them. But yes, please consider thinking about hitting that subscribe button on Twitch. It will be most appreciated. But
Just
other
like
than
the
that,
balls.
just like the balls were. But I hope everyone enjoyed playing. Thanks everyone for being here and playing this game with me. I am enjoying it. I now need to spend some time prepping for next week.
Read all the books. Thank you for being keeper, James.
No
Thank you,
problem.
James.
And I'd like to thank however many people we've had at the moment. According to this, we've got 9 people in chat. Thank you for hanging out. We will speak to YouTube next week. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.